And we got bananas in chat from Surprise Tulpa, Saturn9602, Jay's on Fire, Spangleball, Yellow Harold, Lost Prophet, Cuplex, Epic K910, Buzzdy, 9691, Wokel, Iluve Cats, Jack the Cat, What is Ari, Legendary Scar, Lucky Boy 99, Gallifreyan, Roman Empire II, Sherry Boy 77, Mooing Virgo, Bleeding Green. These are just some of the people who right now are putting bananas in the chat. Just some of them. There's more. There's more people. Like Alex Brass, he's putting bananas in chat. What are you doing with your life? Are you putting bananas in chat? I don't know. Welcome back to another live stream, everyone. I've missed this. Although I've only been away for 1 day. I guess having your day change up on you dramatically, doing something totally different, when you come back, it's like everything's refreshed and you're like, rah, let's go. Went to Download Festival yesterday. Oh my god, was it amazing. Like, I haven't been to a gig for 4 months, so I think, like, I forgot, like, on a subconscious level, how amazing live music is. And so yesterday, wonderful day, full of live music, watching bands, having a fantastic time. If you would like to hear my thoughts about the bands that I saw, head over to Google, your friend Google, and type in, your friend that spies on you, type in Asuma Music Blog, and it's the latest post. Unless you're watching this in the future and I put more posts up there. Anyway, enough of the silliness. I think it's not going to load. I think it's having a boo-boo. I put a couple more mods on, by the way. I've put on some beautification mods that I had to put on in order to get a props line tool that Biffa recommended for me. We've seen it stop around there several times, so I'm actually going to restart it. Amazing start for the stream. Alex Brass says, I am hyped for the airport. Yeah, we're building an airport today. Also, yesterday, when I was at Download, Chrysar 000 subscribed. Wow. Subscribing when I'm somewhere else. Amazing. Right, let's start that game up again. Steam, where are you? City Skylines, let's get it going. The peeps are here. We're also streaming late today. Spent the day just, tidying up after Download, doing jobs around the house, just getting things back in order. And I figured I would do a late stream because I might switch to this time for a while because I keep getting cooked in this room around this time of day. Well, before this time of day. And getting cooked alive when you want to make videos and stuff ain't so great. The Flood Bomb says, I'm not sure if the stream is going to answer when you call. That's in relation to something I just said. I just said so much stuff, so much rubbish and nonsense, that I don't even know what I said. Shizuki says, I was going to sleep 5 minutes ago, but let me finish the stream first. Get your sleep, buddy. It'll be put up on the second channel. Good 8 hours of sleep is very important for your health. You know I encourage that. Your room is a microwave X, says Talisman Gaming. Spangle Boost says, fried Asuma, yum. Deep fried Asuma. I've been deep fried in this room. Dictarian Ice is here, resubscribing tier 3, 2 months in the rows, saying hi, Asuma. Hiya, Dictarian Ice. If I butchered that name, put the butcher emote in chat. If not, I'll pat myself on the back for a successful naming of you. A successful naming of you. Lost Prophet says 8 hours of sleep. I haven't 8 hours of sleep since high school. Lol. Lost Prophet, don't you know you need 8 hours of sleep a night? There's a very good reason you need 8 hours of sleep a night. It's how you function 100% as a human being. Ages ago, you probably can't find it now, I tweeted this amazing podcast with a sleep expert, with Joe Rogan, and they just went through tons and tons of amazing information about sleep and why you should really, really, really go and get 8 hours of sleep every night if you can. Obviously, it's tricky to do, not everyone can, but if you can, it makes a huge difference. We're going to build an airport today, peeps. I'm just looking around the city for a location. I actually think this area might be good because it's kind of small and it's got a direct sort of route over into the tourist area. So maybe we're going to look at that. Kaden has subscribed to the channel. Kaden, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Roman Empire II with the reminders saying, remove some high-tech housing, build an airport. I do not remember something about removing high-tech housing. I do remember at the end of the last episode developing several plans, one of which was the airport. Oh, and today I had this idea that we should create a... Oh, we've never created like a taxi hub. But we should create a unique type of transport to go to this place. And I think we've built every type of transport. We have built every type, except taxis. Maybe we could extend the monorail. Maybe bring some life to that, although we know the subway is going to be better, right? So, like, the monorail could possibly go through this space, down through that gap. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but somehow make its way up here. I think it would look really out of place. What do you old peeps think? Let's make it a poll. Today's going to be an interactive stream. Extend the metro. No, wait. Monorail. Monorail question mark is the name of this question. The answers can be yes, we love the monorail, or do metro instead. You can now start voting on the poll, because it's an interactive stream, okay? That's what you get here. This is the level of quality we're going for. Interactivity, alright? We're going to get rid of chat. I'm not going to read chat anymore. We're just going to do polls for everything, okay? There's no need to read chat. You know, interactive stream hype, says BuzzD. No. Stop putting messages in chat. Not that kind of interaction anymore. We're not doing that. That's not as fun, is it, BuzzD? It's not as fun having your name read out and your message read out. I know what you really want to do. You want to click on a poll. Kaden, thank you for the subscription. Mr. I Love Cats is here resubscribing for 23 months in a row, saying, what do you call a cow that just gave birth? Decaffeinated. Decalfinated. There's an L in there. I can't read. Decalfinated. Brilliant. Hey X, totally resub for Anita. XVX Pro. Oh, and there it is. Anita520T. Resubscribed for 23 months in a row, saying Cats is lying. 23 months. Sub buddies. You are both sub buddies, and you both got 1 month to that diamond face. It'll never be the same again. Once you got the diamond face, it all changes. The streams become a different beast. Okay? The people in the chat, they look at you and they go, that person's got a diamond face. That must be an interesting type of face to have. How does one make facial expressions when your face is made out of diamonds? I don't know. I ain't got the answers. We're going to build an airport. That's what we're going to do here. Let's go grab. Do you know, I'm trying to read out the noises slowly as we get stuff done, but they keep coming in. They keep coming in. So it's going to be relatively big. I think we should build it parallel to the coast, perhaps. There is an international airport. Goodness me. Whoa. That's kind of big. Can I anarchy that? So that comes with the roads, man, because it's international. Blimps. We got to build blimps. Hey, what are blimps exactly in this game? Blimp stop. Maybe that could be the way we connect the airport. Blimp path? I didn't even know. Right, we're going to build this big bad sucker. We're going to put it here, I think. And see what happens. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen until we build it, so... I mean, it's kind of got a little bit of a charm that there's this sort of drop-down area here, but I think we can agree most of that is not particularly impressive, so I'm probably going to get rid of it. Say goodbye to the whole thing. There's another type of thing that might help us with this. Wait, what download? I was there. To shame I didn't see you, says Camo J. Well, that's because I was wearing my classic Doomgeist suit so I could blend into the crowd. That's why you didn't see me at download. What was the last noise in the ear? X-Red, says Epic K9. It was the one before yours. So Epic K9 10 is here, resubscribed for 22 months in a row. Say, wow, 22 months, I'm almost a diamond face. Keep up the amazing streams and get 1 million derps this stream. Now, 1 million derps, okay. Now, how fast can I press this button? You know, I can press it about... So let's do a little test. Let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, someone do the math and tell me how long would it take for me to actually get 1 million derps in a stream. I just gave you a 5-second test. I don't know how many derps are on the stream. It looks like about 20 odd. Spangleboo, don't put that in the books. Don't put that in your log of how many times I've derped. That's cheating. That was clearly an experiment. All the derp fiends are going to be very happy now, peeps. I'll let you in on a little secret. Oh, they're giggling inside. They can't believe it. They can't believe they got so many derps. Anyway, I'll let someone do the math, because if you want 1,000,000 derps in a stream, it might just be pressing that button for a very long time. Spangleboo says, logs! No! No, Spangle! No, you don't! I forbid it. We could also put it closer to the road and change some stuff there. With that setting, it hasn't actually worked, so we really need to put this on flat land. Maybe, here's an idea. I'm just pooping away the money at the moment, aren't I? It's just disappearing. I've had a little bit of an idea. We got new stuff over here, by the way. We got some tools. What are these tools again? Yeah, this stuff here. So we can build this stuff and make a cliff not look like a cliff. So if we use the landscaping tool here, let's say we decide to right click it around this height here. We're going to need a big brush as well. Maybe bigger than that. Yeah, that kind of Now that is some interesting terrain changing going on there. That's definitely too big. But it'll help us do what we're going to do. So, Viking DK99 is here, resubscribed for 3 months in a row, saying, Hey X! Hey Mr. Viking, thank you for your resubscription. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying today's extra little live stream. I might have to undo that one because it looks a bit janky. It was going well, and then it started to look a bit janky. We don't like the jankiness around here, do we? We don't take kindly to jankiness around here. That's what we don't do. Alright, now this is going in the direction I want, but there's definitely going to be some work needed. Oh, I see. Are the cliffs actually? No, they're not on the opposite side. I thought they were. Yes, Mr. Viking, thank you so much. X really isn't reading chat. I did the math for him, and no love, says Kden. I'm struggling to get stuff done in the game whilst reading the noises in my ear in the chat. I do very much want to read the chat. I'm trying to keep an eye on it, but it's a little bit tricky, you know. This professional streaming business, it looks easy, but it ain't. You are losing derps in your city, says Alex Brass. I'm losing derps. Do you mean people, or am I actually losing something that you call derps? 46 hours and 18 minutes of continuously clicking the dirt button, says Slick CDR. Hands up in chat. Who still here would like 1,000,000 derps in a stream then? Lost Prophet says X's multitask abilities are limited, like any other human being, or derp in X's case. Well, I thought you were being nice, and then you went and threw the derp insult at me again, jeez. I thought you were playing nice, I really did. So what about that now? How wonderful does that look? Amazing, beautiful, it's so good. It's so good. Just use a macro, says Epic K9. How long will it take X to make a macro? Probably a very long time. Let's go end the poll. The poll shall now be ended. Do Metro instead, 75%. So no, I was kind of looking forward to that. We're not going to do the extension of the monorail. That's not going to be a thing. Jeez, I keep spotting these buildings that don't have water. Not me, my charts would be ruined, says Spanglebrew. It'd be the end of the charts, they'd take up too many gigabytes. Too many gigabytes. Now, this one here doesn't do a cliffy thing, I believe. I think it's the... it's the undoing of the cliff. I was going to use something rather different here. But now I'm starting to see a bit of an application for this. Just in places that... Oh, do you know what? It's probably the brush size here that's not particularly helping. So we can smooth out these harsh edges in places, I think. Kind of looks like there's been a bit of construction there. This, though, not so much love for it. It's kind of a bit obvious. What I really wanted was to have like an indent bit. I guess what we can do... Yeah, let's undo that. So what we can do is use the undo tool, funny enough. So if we had like a flat area here, this already doesn't look quite like I imagined. Then we go to that tool where we have that thing. Wonderful, beautiful, descriptive use of language here. It won't even let me control A that, actually, funny enough. Shoreline required. I must have the wrong thing. Can't anarchy it. Okay, let's go back to the landscaping tool and let's undo. Because that doesn't work how I thought it would. So, that is probably actually not really that bad now that it's in place. We have to connect this up. I think to a road somewhere. I'm not sure where that road is going to be fair. There's lots of points here. I mean, this is all just for the planes. Ah, there's the road. The road is on the opposite side. Well, that is a fascinating place to have a road. So, catching up with the noises. Chris1410 is here, resubscribing for 2 months in a row, saying, hello everyone. Hello everyone X. Try to say Icho Menchan. Icho Menchan. I'm probably saying something horrible in another language now, aren't I, Chris? Then again, I'm assuming that you got some devious intent. That's not very fair of me, is it? Appreciate your resubscribe, buddy. Also got Mr. I Love Cats here with a donation saying, I hear about your streams. 1 year, go to the doctor. 2 years, you're a lost cause. 2 years is approaching, Mr. Cats. You'll have your diamond face. You'll be a lost cause. Hope you're looking forward to being a lost cause. You're probably not. Appreciate it, man. Thank you as always for the support. Greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. So we don't actually want to build it that way around now. We kind of want to have the road on the other side, which is just wonderful for my plans. Kind of looks like there really isn't any other way to put this in the area. I'm not seeing a way where the road would sort of poke out, interestingly enough. X, bring the roads underground, says Exoskeleton. I actually don't want to do that because I think it wouldn't look very interesting. Then again, if this is going to be on this side, there's no way that we're going to be able to do anything but have the roads go underground. If I could get it like... Aha. Goes super close to that thing. Which really doesn't look great. Can runways be bridged over? Jack the Cat says. Probably, but you wouldn't actually do it, so it probably would end up looking pretty stupid. Let's put it back there again. Let's just think about this. I think I put it a little bit too over here, as you can see, the end of that road. So we probably want a bit of car parking here. Then we could bring the road over this way. Maybe we should just make an intersection for it here. I did want to sort of connect it directly to this space, so we could find a way to run another road to it. I don't know what that would be or how it would work. Let's use that tool and bring... I don't know. Yeah, bring it there perhaps. Something like that will work for now. And then what we'll do is we'll have this road go down in this direction. It's not gonna look very high capacity, very international. Maybe this wasn't the best place to put it. Build the airport on the other side of the river, says Chris. I believe I remember saying that we wanted to put it here. Now that I think about it, that would give it's like 2 different ways to get into this area. Kind of just looks a bit ugly there. Let's actually give that a try then. So if we were to put it in this area, similar problem with the space. Where's it actually going to end up looking pretty good? That might not be a bad spot to have it. And we've got a steepness problem. So let's go put it there for a second. Right, so we need to do the same thing again. Yeah, let's put it in that space actually. It looks like it'd be more at home there. Let's delete that one. How much money have we wasted at the beginning of the stream? Yes, I would like to confirm demolition. Jeez, what do you think this is? Okay, all of that goes. And we've successfully spent 20 minutes doing nothing. Speaking of all the nothing we're doing, we are still expanding an area down here. I can't believe still having trouble getting workers over here. I haven't been educating anyone that lives in this area. This was Cactus Road. We were going to work on this, weren't we? So easy to get distracted, it really is. So let's come over here. Let's grab our landscaping tool again. We know what to do now. We need to make a nice big brush size. Pick a height that we want to work with. Fill in some of those gaps. Bring it all together in this area. Right, got to be careful going in that direction. There's a bit of a hilly area here. Okay, so then using this tool, bring the brush size down and just get in there and squiggle wiggle those lines away. Looking alright, looking alright. Just build the normal airports, says Alex Brass. Not now. We're going to build the international airport. Only the best for this city, you know. So I think a little bit of rotation. That is much more like it. That's a very flat, well-built looking area. Plenty of space for that. Now that, does that there perhaps look a little bit odd being a bit close to those bridges? I think it's really these two buildings that are probably the problem. It's probably fine. Maybe we can change these types of roads. Do something like that if we really want to make it look interesting. X using a brush, moving from music to art. X says hello cats. What was I using before? Was I using records to change the land? Records, I don't even know what that would mean. Be using something. I wonder if we can upgrade the roads here. Probably not, no. Let's go. So what I said was that we wanted this area to look a bit bigger, a little bit built up, built for traffic. You know, it's an international airport. Jeez. Doesn't want to let me. Oh, it will let me on that edge. That's good. And I feel like we could perhaps create some sort of interesting junction over here. What's that? Was that a sip of tea? That's right, peeps. I got a cup of tea right here. Ah, they land on this side and they take off. Well, actually, they could take off there and land there. Probably works both ways. Gallifreyan says the normal airport would only be useful if you build two and far away from each other. Okay. So we're going to leave that train track where it is, and we're going to build a junction here. I believe the junction has been pre-built, the one that I'm thinking of. So we kind of want one of these, but low bandwidth, basically. What is that? That's some sort of spidery looking thing. Yeah, that's the one that I'm thinking of. We could do it like we did the other one and sink it into the ground. Or maybe we can't. Done that. Oh wait, that's a totally different thing. Let's go ahead and build our own. I think building our own would be far more interesting at this point. And I'm just gonna start building and see what happens. Parking spaces will be needed at the airport. X says Gallifreyan. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you very much for the reminder, because we need to plan our roads around that a little bit. So it'll be here that we have our car parks. Are you a car park? You're a small park. Why can't you be a car park? That's a car park. We'll put one right there. Just the one to begin with? Actually, I think I want two of those. Just the two to begin with? Actually, I think... No, I'm not going to do that. Right. So here, we're going to have a road come out. Ah, this is going to be tricky, actually. I'm going to use that tool. So how many did we come out? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to come out by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe... Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Need to put that mode on. So that was 4, and that would be 4 as well. Okay, then a straight road. Oh wait, what am I doing? Going 1, 2, 3, 4. Up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, up again. Alright, so that is a nice start for our area. Now we're going to build the road that goes alongside it. Jack the Cat says, have we had 28 derps today? Has X forgotten to reset it, or are we just accumulating them? We were figuring out how long it would take to get 1,000,000 derps. Are there not roundabouts in this game? Says Nightbracker. There are roundabouts. But we're not going to use them in this area. That's not what's going to happen. So let's go to this tool. We're going to go out by 4. 1. Ooh, you are not snapping nicely. Because there are loads of road guidelines everywhere. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then down by 1. Same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know it's not 4, but we will now snap to there. So that looks kind of smooth, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I think this road here, though, should change. We're going to have some more curvy stuff going on. Just eyeballing it a little bit here. Something like that. Makes the area look a little bit more interesting. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Emma Lou Dee-Doo here. Resubscribe for 10 months in a row. Emma Lee Doo-Doo. Jeez, I knew I was going to say it wrong. Emma Lou Dee-Doo. I've said it so many times, it messes me up. I don't know why, but it does. Thank you for your resubscribe. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Lavelli says, hey chat. Got to go immediately. Just came here to say hi. Hi, and see you at the same time. Hello, goodbye, good sir. Hello, goodbye. Thank you for popping in and checking out the stream, what we're up to today and all of that. Hope you have a good time doing whatever you're up to. So this is going to be like one way in, one way out kind of road, right? So we should probably upgrade those now. This is going to be our way in road. Is that upgrading? Am I... Oh, wait, am I... Ooh, lag spike. I know what I've got to do. Just got to click that way, haven't I? Right, and you've just awkwardly decided those are going to go in the other direction. I see how it is. Alright, so there we've got our way in and our way out. Cat says XD, as in a face, you know. Makes total sense, you know what I'm about. I love how he says your name at Emma Lou Dee-Doo. I love your name in any way. Lizzie Beth says, so is this more explorations in traffic control? Probably not in traffic control, but maybe. Maybe if lots of traffic comes from this place, then maybe it ends up being just that. So this was supposed to have like a direct line into this area, which it kind of just does through this here anyway. So maybe we make this thing bigger and more interesting later on. Now the on traffic will come from 2 directions, and the off traffic can go in 2 directions. So I've got a bit of a peculiar idea for how these roads are going to look. I got no idea if I can make this look interesting, but I think we should just go for it, okay? Sometimes in life you've got to just try. Just got to try your dreams. Try and make your dreams true. That's what you got to try. These are my dreams, peeps. Beautiful intersections, the things that I dream of. So can we make that happen? That almost looks like it's going. It's just a little bit. I think the real problem is just where it starts. Just need to bring it forward a little bit, and that's going to mess up. Oh no, it's not going to mess it up. Well, that's good. Maybe we can go a little bit further then. I mean, right to there apparently is good. Fine by me. Fine by me, except those are the wrong types of roads somehow. Somehow, I've ruined it. I ruined it all straight away. It was going so well. Okay, so here we're going to use this tool. Enough to get us across, which is 1, 2. Oh, actually, let's stick to that. There it is. And then 1, 2 there. Kind of what I want. Kind of what I want, because that's one of the places it will go to. So now it needs to go a little bit bigger. Actually, I'm really not sure what I'm doing then. Okay, so we went to the middle. Let's go 1, 2 extra. Ooh, it doesn't like that. Iron Fist 235 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Iron Fist, thank you for subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good time hanging out with us here. Oh, and then there's another noise in the air. Jeez. People, calm yourselves down. It's just City Skylines. Let's do that. Oh, jeez, I just messed up the thing I was trying to do. So I'm going to go out like that. Jeez, the noises are rolling in. Give Axe a chance. Okay, so that's a nice sloping down. And probably not enough lane for it to look particularly good. Now here's where I think we might start to struggle. Somewhere here I want to branch this off into 2. If I use Anarchy for a second, that's going to end up looking awful. So What is Ari is here, throwing some bits at me, doing a cheer, saying cheer 500. What is Ari? Thank you as always for the support, appreciating those bits. Hope you're enjoying the stream, of course. We also have Primed Pixel here, resubscribed for 24 months in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, please in chat now tell me what 24 months in a row means. Prime Pixel says, whoa, that's a long time. That is 2 years, my friend. Can you do the maths? Can you do the numbers? Can you do the counting? 2 years of craziness. Thank you so much for the support, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What does it mean, peeps? 2 years, says Iron Fist. Well, yeah, of course it means that. Jeez. It also means something else as well. It means a diamond face in chat. I've been training y'all. I've been training y'all to know what the diamond faces chat is all about. Let's go to that one there and then out. No, definitely not that far out, actually. Let's take it down. I've got Anarchy on, I think. Yeah, but I kind of want to keep it on. No, that's not what we want to do. So what happens if we do... Ugh, it's awful looking. Awful looking. That is not what we're looking for, is it? Congrats on 24 months, says Buzzy. Buzzy indeed. No diamond face yet, says Prime Pixel. It might take a moment to update, actually. It's a very good point. You don't have the diamond face there, do you? Hey X, I'm supposed to be studying for the junior cert, but I thought I'd relax a bit. You relax, my friend, but don't forget about your studies. Don't you forget, they're important. Those old junior certs, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, okay? No, I don't. I got no idea what that is. So yeah, I kind of want to make this curve look nice, and I don't think I have the tools to do that. I don't have the brain smarts for it. That right there don't look so bad. Ending with... So if I had a... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do these manually then. So if I lower these... Well, that was the wrong thing to lower, wasn't it? Here we get a nice looking curve out of that. So now we can go to this one. Maybe go a little further out. Or maybe not. Can you see what I'm going for? I'm going for something and I don't know how to make it look good. Maybe we do need to hug this road that we are next to. Maybe moving this... Oh, did I press the move tool? Thought I did. Maybe moving that like that for the starters would be a good idea. What is with this angle snapping? That's the problem. I need to turn that one off. Nope. I guess it doesn't really want me getting that close to this stuff. Yeah, this was going to look nice in my mind, and now I'm looking at it and I'm going, it's starting to look pretty awful. Not sure that it's really looking that good, especially that last bit. I mean, we can always change that up, but not sure that really does look that good. Skelly Bob is here, throwing some bits at me, saying Craigasm. Craigasm, eh? It's been quite some time since I've seen Skylines. I may re-download to play it a bit. Good idea if you're looking for a chilled out game to play. It's a lot of fun, this one. What happens if we upgrade these roads? Can they go next to each other? Ooh, wait. Okay, I think they can because of Arcany. And actually, that might be the charm that we're looking for here. I mean, that looks super cool, the way they kind of go right up against each other there. So that's still a 2-lane road, right? And that actually ended up looking pretty cool. So now that 2-way road splits into a 1-way, right? Wait, what tool am I using here? I'm trying to upgrade some stuff, you know. I'm wondering if that'll make all of this look a little bit better. Not really. Alpha says you can stop connecting to other roads by pressing the third button from right in the Arcany menu. Thank ya. That's a good tip. I appreciate that. That might come in very useful. I'm going to try something different now because that did not look very good. Let's come back to this point here. Let's grab this road and do a nice big arc. Now we're going to need some snaps. Nice big arc. Yeah, that's kind of about right. But then somewhere here, I think I know where, there, we're going to want to peel it off. Actually, let's undo that. Wait, I can't undo that, can I? Okay, let's go to that road, do that, do this. It creates 2 sections. One of those is going to be changed into that. Okay, and then what way are we going here? So I probably want to put that on the outside. Let's try that again. Okay, it don't want to be nice. It don't want to play nice. Let's see if we can. Ha. That's actually kind of all right now. As long as we can get the curve over here looking reasonable. So move it towards. Jeez, I cannot keep up with the noises in me. I'm doing a terrible job. Underwater DBA is here, gifting a tier 3 sub to Blocky Owl. Underwater DBA, thank you so much for your generosity. Blocky Owl, thank you for watching these streams. As a tier 3 subscriber, which you now are, you will be able to play on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. If you head over to no, sorry, wrong website. If you head over to xisumatwo.com, can't even remember his own website, say. Some streamer this fellow is. If you head over to xisumatwo.com, click on the Get Whitelisted on the left-hand side of the screen, then you will be able to use your account, your Twitch account, to get whitelisted on the server. This might end up being an amazing... Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Okay, that was worth it. That looks very, very cool. Can we recreate the same thing in the opposite space? Because then that would be stunning, is what it would be. Yeah, Underwater DBA and Blocky Owl, thanks so much for the support. Again, on the website Blocky Owl, you can link up your account, get whitelisted straight away on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. Prime Pixel says, I haven't followed this stream series that much. Has X installed any mods? We have installed mods. We're using some of the mods right now to create these roads, Road Anarchy being one of them. So, KMR12 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Well, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the support. Thank you for using the Prime subscription on me. I hope you enjoy today's live stream. Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, how big was the curve that we made over there? I guess we've got to look at it like the circle we're making here kind of wants to start on the opposite side of the road. I believe in my brain that is where it wants to start. So we go into this space. I'm going to guess we probably did something as big as that. It's going to be a tricky one, this is. Or maybe not. Well, actually, I think what I'm going to end up doing is mirroring this. But I think what I'm thinking of doing in my mind is flipping it. So if it were flipped, the road would be an entirely... Now, it has to be mirrored. I'm pretty sure it has to be mirrored. So now, we can do that. And then on the inside here... Yeah, that's not looking too good. So what did we do here again? Like... We did something, that's for sure. Also, this thing ain't as interesting. Okay, that's looking a little better. It is what it is, isn't it? T reminders in chat from BuzzD, Ollie95, and Emma Lou Dido. Thank you so much for the tea reminders. I'll sip on the tea. Shinton saying that there is a road feature that allows you to create awesome intersections. I believe the button is Alt F4. Shinton, alright, Alt F4. Let's give that a try. Oops, wrong button. Alt F4. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, unfortunately. Why don't you try it in the game? Just double check that that's the right one. Alt F4 doesn't seem to do anything. Defense 041 is here. Resubscribe for 28 months in a row. Defense 041. Thank you so much for the resubscribes. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Delicious, delicious stuff. We're spending a lot of time on this intersection. That is what we are indeed doing. And I think it'll be worth it in the long run, peeps. So now, let's try... maybe a little bit bigger than that. Did we get that right? I think... it's probably about the best I'm going to get it right. It doesn't have this nice circularness to it. We did something a little too big over here, I believe. Now, we might be able to bring some of that circularness back. If we just look at this, it's definitely closer to that. Right, then this one here is definitely closer. Yeah, just bring it all along a little bit, I think, is the trick. Squeeze it up a little bit. I think we've just about got it now. So now over here we need the other roads. Right, now the problem is it doesn't have... oh, that one's actually not particularly graceful. Kind of thought it was nice, good connection, but it goes down pretty quick off of there. Let's come over here. Let's move that upwards a bit. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Now we can do the same thing over here, except this one's a lot shorter, which makes me think actually maybe I got the wrong idea about that one. Let's grab the straight road tool. Let's not bulldoze the road. Come on now. Yeah, let's go for that one there. Now we've got to move this up. Oh jeez, I pressed the wrong buttons and stuff. Goodness me. Goodness me, that was a disaster. Oh, laggishness of awful. Let's end that. That didn't work. That didn't work. I can admit defeat. It didn't work. So it doesn't work. Is it because of the direction? Maybe if we build it the other way around, with a straight road. No, we're not going to get what we're after here. It's not going to give us what we want, peeps. I just realised something. We haven't got the sound on. Or have we? No, we haven't. And then I got to disable the music. So we've got a noise in the ear from MuxMit2X, resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for that support, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying today's live stream. Having a good time hanging out with us as we try and make this road not look awful. Funny enough, we're trying to make it not look awful. What happened here? Like, why you dip down like that? Also, that one there can go a little bit lower. So, I think our intersection turned out okay, you know. So, let's go make sure this... Ooh, that didn't work. Move it tool. Let's make sure this does what I think it's going to do. I'm going to sneeze. Need to mute. Emergency mute. Whew, there we go. This actually works really well, doesn't it? That's a nicely designed intersection. So now we can bring traffic to this place. We can also put parks and props in here. SAS9602 has gifted a sub to Major TC. We got a drunk cow in chat, peeps. This drunk cow's now a subscriber. What's going on? I didn't approve of this. Who drank all the milk? I know who drank all the milk. Jeez. Major, thank you as always for coming by and checking out the streams. I'll see you there from time to time. And Sass, thank you for gifting the sub to Major as well. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Simon C92 has resubscribed for 13 months in a row. Simon C, thank you so much for the support, buddy. 13 months, a crazy amount of time. I appreciate it and hope you're enjoying the streams. Let's get the anarchy off, because I might overdo some of the anarchy-ness here if I'm not careful. Yeah, thanks for the continued support in general, peeps. Reading out lots of names. Appreciate all you're doing. Another one, it's Jiffy J14 this time. Resubscribing for 16 months in a row. Thank you, Jiffy J, for the resubscription. Guess what? I hope you're not enjoying this. I hope you're hating it. No, of course not. Of course not. Lots of car parks. That's a nice spot for a car park. How about one opposite as well? Yes, that looks... Oh, the peeps are coming here already. We're not ready for you. We're still building the place. Now, one like that would probably look better if it were attached to this road. I feel like we should put something in between a couple of these. Now that looks good. Except I managed to not do that bit properly. Yeah, bad Suma. Did it wrong. Apparently did it wrong again. What? For real? Okay. Don't know how I managed to do that wrong again. We'll probably need some other props and stuff in this area, but that'll do to begin with. Clearly they're in need of some water, so we'll bring that over. And some power as well. There happens to be power right nearby. And then all of that connects up. I believe that's it. It should be running now. Operating normally. International airport. There is a trash problem here now. I think the trash man is on the way. So that's cool. Sass says, I guess Cats is rubbing off on me. I believe I missed something here. Also, Smartin. Smartin1018 has resubscribed for 25 months in a row, saying, got a job somewhere, now I need to go cancel an interview scheduled for this evening. Man, it's stressful, but it'll work out in the end, hopefully. Man, that sounds like a good kind of stress right there. You got to cancel the interview because you got a job. That's a good type of stress, right? You know? You know what I'm saying. I mean, stress ain't good, but it can be worse. It can be a bad type of stress. That sounds pretty good. Congratulations on getting the job as well. Happy for you, Smartin. Congratulations on getting a job, and thanks for the support. I was going to go in here. Let's sort out the junction-y light things. So not so much in terms of traffic over here, as you might suspect. We need a metro station in this area. I think it might be a good idea to put the metro here. We're also going to need this blimp thing. I think we're going to do that, right? Oh yeah, we could use like a cable car to get across the river, maybe connect. That probably won't get used very much. Well, where is our... We've got a metro, right? We've got a metro somewhere in this space. There it is. So, if I could get a cable car thing, or a metro right into the middle of here. Like, we can have a metro station that isn't on the road, I believe. So we could do that. It's not very far to connect it, but what would be the ideal one? Cable cars? Probably look really odd, but the idea being that they can get a cable car across the river. I'm really tempted to do something like cable cars, but I don't think it will look particularly nice. X, make a park and ride system to the airport, says Alpha. Is that a thing? A park and ride? We should definitely do a taxi stand thing. Maybe we can put the taxi depot here then, since it's part of this area. I feel like this should end up looking a little bit more built up as well. So before we get too carried away with all of these wonderful roads, let's not forget to build a few more as well. If we do half a block, then a curve. Is that anarchy letting me do that, or is there actually space there? I believe there's actually space there. Right, now it wants to come upwards. I don't know why. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. And we got a noise in the ear. And I'll read the noise in the ear eventually. I will, I swear, I promise. Kind of not figuring out what's going on here very well. Aha! Aha! Okay, that is a wibbly wobbly road. Whoopsie. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe that? Looks a bit odd. It doesn't look very built up or industrially, does it? But hey, it's an extra road for now. Let's go put that taxi thing over here then. Or did I put it up there already? So I'm going to put a taxi depot here. And then a taxi cab. So this is just where like the business starts, right? So if we put that directly opposite there, that's cool. We should probably put these near our transport hubs, like having one there. Probably a really good spot for it. And we'll do that a couple of times and then just leave it alone. I'm not going to put one in this area, I don't think. Anyway, we've got a noise in the ear. Donation here from Underwater DBA says, as Cats is already a sub and won the quiz. What's this? The quiz? Underwater DBA, thank you for your contribution, your support. It's appreciated, of course. And I feel like I'm out of the loop. I feel like I don't know what's going on. Oh, we should totally put one right there. Totally put one right there. As Cats is already a sub and won the quiz. What is this quiz? I need information in chat. Cats says, love heart, Underwater DBA. They're talking about things I don't know about, peeps. I feel like I'm out of the know now. Definitely out of the know. There's another metro. Do we have to demolish? What do I have to demolish to build a taxi stand around here? Could put it on the opposite. Don't really like demolishing stuff, but it's going to have to go somewhere here, isn't it? And as close as possible usually makes the most sense. So there it goes. There's a lot of people waiting down there for that metro. That's a good sign, actually. That means they're using that a lot. That's cool. Alright then, we did a few of those. This area doesn't really have too much metro. Where's the metro end? Ah, here's a good spot. Somewhere in this area. And again, there's a beautiful looking area. We don't really want to destroy anything. Not left myself a lot of space. There we go. We'll put it. It's a little bit further away, but we'll put it over there. Just because it'll squeeze in. Just because it'll squeeze in over there. So Emma Lou Didu says we're just hanging out while you do your thing, X. Alright, cool. Y'all just chatting to each other in chat. Obviously I'm not reading enough chat, am I? Lost Prophet says, for the record, my doctor is 11. I Live Cat says he did a quiz to gift a sub, but I answered and I'm sub already, so he donated the money to you. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, I appreciate that, of course. DBA. Now it makes total sense. Literally total sense. I just realised what would make this area. Oh, we got traffic. I just realised what would make this area look nicer is some buildings, right? So how about some high density commercial going on here? You feel me? Do you feel me? Oh, I can't connect the road there. That's unfortunate because, like, what we want is basically we want a grid in this space for commercial buildings. Maybe it. Oh, do you know? I'll just destroy that. Yep. So if I put that there, oof, does that look awful? I think I'm going to delete, delete these. How about we anarchy this one? Is that any better? I think we can get away with that. I really do. I really believe we can... Oh, I've got to get rid of that first. What was the quiz question? I Live Cat says, X, you've got to understand, this chat is for us to talk to each other. You're just the person speaking in the background. It's not supposed to be like that, okay? It's not supposed to be like that, but I get a little carried away. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I get a little bit caught up in my game. My old chat to each other. Jeez, I feel rude now. We should definitely have some offices here as well. So this area looks like it's a place to go work, which it should be. So a couple of office buildings. And that might just do for now. That probably means we've got to lay out some more pipage, right? Pipage might just be good for now. So we had a big influx of traffic a moment ago. Now the traffic's kind of... Oh, wait. It's probably because a plane arrived, right? Oh, look. We've got a plane in our city. Peeps are coming to visit. They are. They're coming to visit. Let's see it take off. I'm also going to try and close that. There we go. Off you go. That's very cool. That's awesome. Doing a little bit of a U-turn. I think that maneuver might be a bit much. Where are you going? You're just going out of sight. It's just going up and then... Whoa! It's just going up. I can't see it. Sneaky devil. It's just going too high for me to see. Go around in circles. John says you should make the entire airport road system one-way loop to help traffic flow. Not a bad idea. Can we upgrade those roads to be one-way? No, we can't upgrade those ones, but we do have a loop technically. I'm in an R in. We could make a loop here, a sort of loop. Now I think we'll leave it how it is. Like there's not enough traffic to really warrant anything crazy like that just yet. Anyway, one of the things we need to hook up then is the metro. That's probably going to be the biggest thing to do. So let's go to our metro building facilities, or whatever you want to call them. Right, so let's grid snap to about here. Alright, so we've got a nice old connection there. So when it comes to the metro, this thing, we're going to make a stop. I'm going to go into this residential area. Wait a minute, that might actually be... Oh no, it can go around there. Let's go into the residential area. Then we'll go into that one. Actually, I think I might... We'll make that a line. And then I want one that goes over here as well. Ah! There's a metro in it. And we have a metro stop over here. Create a new line. That's what we're going to do. This one will go all the way up here as well. So we're going to add a stop there. Then it's going to come back down here. And then it's going to go over there. Complete the line. Cool. So 2 new sets of metros set to bring people into this area. Those car parks are getting used. I like it. We also demolished some car parks, didn't we? Lorelli says, walking my dog now, so I'm going to be here for a couple of minutes. Cool. Welcome back. Is that because of anarchy? Oh, that filthy anarchy. What happens if we put it there like... I kind of like that actually. That looks totally normal, sort of. You know, as normal as it can look. Let's also go grab the move it tool. I love this move it tool, don't I? Always messing around with it. Just raise it up a little bit. Let's try the park again over on this side. That's actually really cool. Because that's where you would put a car park, right? Directly under there. If anything, I feel like these ones should be moved. So, anarchy. Oh, it's lacking. I'm not sure what it did to the cars that were parked in it, though. Yes, it's like one big parking lot underneath there. That's really good. It's really, really good. Smarty says, I just cancelled it and now I feel like napping for a long time. Well, if it's napping for a long time, isn't that just sleeping? Jeez. Alucat says, oh my life, I love it when Brits say something about that's pants. So posh. Did I say that's pants? I'm not sure that is posh either. Jeez, I don't know. Being Choir Boy is here resubscribing for 16 months in a row, saying 16 months of excitement. Excitement, right? Did I get it right? Did I do the thing? Did I understand it? Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Whoa, we got traffic coming through here. That is cool. Good to see. Good to see this area getting used. Making some lane changing uh-ohs going on here. A little bit of a lane changing uh-oh. I wonder if you can solve this by upgrading lane types. Mr. Roman Empire II, do we have a Roman Empire II in the chat? Because I need to know what my stream promises were, as we have successfully built... Yeah, we have successfully built this right here. Hopefully that helps with the merging a little bit. Which was the first thing, build the airport. The airport's technically done. We could actually detail it up. There's a mod. I've got a mod installed, and also we've got access to all this sort of stuff. Let's go down to single. I can put down props anywhere now, which is craziness. There's also a prop line tool, like cargo container. I mean, that would make sense to see a cargo container over here in the airport, wouldn't it? What I'd really like to know is, can we paint the ground yet? What is a dice? Random office logo, you say? What is this? Oh, it's a sign. Interesting. There's pages of this. Oh. So we could put down a little thing over here on the side of the road. That's our little secret right there. No one knows about that. Just us. It's just a sign there. Don't tell anyone, please. Oh, is there bigger ones? Wait a minute. This is the kind of thing you would see in this area, right? You would see signs for holidays and stuff. Let's add like a little... Oh, what if I could make it go up with the prop tool? Oh, that is interesting. Let's put it here. Let's then move it. Grab the move it mod. Okay, let's go up. It doesn't let me. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Never mind. Never mind. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. Huh. Okay, that one I can't quite see. They feel a bit small, but maybe they're the right scale for the city. I'm not sure. Is it me, or can I see like half of it now? Wow, I'm getting distracted. Like, there is a lot of stuff here. Ooh, this might be what we want, actually. Now, you'd have to place these individually. We've since been given things in the game that can do this job as well. But there is a tool for doing this. What have we got here? Ground tiles. That sounds maybe like what I want. It is, sort of. Except I wish it were bigger. Can we... No, it didn't like that. Wait, did it just put down an arrow? It just put an arrow, that was all it was. That was weird. Interesting stuff we got going on here. Oh, that's like some super detail stuff going on here. Parking spaces. Where do we get like regular... That's what I was looking for. Except that's absolutely god awful. Then a whole bunch of signs and stuff. Ooh. Not very big. Yeah, these things look like if they were bigger, they might look really interesting to attach in various places in the city, like on the side of something. But they're not. And I don't know where this prop tool is then, so... Water, is that new? That is new, isn't it? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Don't know where this prop tool is. So what we'll do is we'll go into this tab again, and we will look for the fences. Where are the fences? There they are. we can put a fence around this place. There's many different types. Park fence, maybe that one. Actually, that one looks more like the type we would go for. Right, so first of all, we're not going to have these trees here. That doesn't make much sense, does it? We're trying to take off planes. How often do you see a tree in the middle of an area where planes take off? Not very often. I've never seen one, I can say that. So we'll get rid of these, especially over the end here. They look like they were going anyway, thanks to this pollution. X, there's a mod named Prop Snapping, which allows you to move stuff upwards, I believe. Oh, it's a mod. Oh, gee, no, not like that. Mayday, Mayday. They've joined into a super plane. Yeah, we need a good old bit of distance on the edge of the runway, I think, for the trees. Same around this space, otherwise it would just look rather odd. Come on now. All of this needs doing. I like hearing the noise of it getting destroyed as well. It's somehow satisfying. Okay, that looks more like it. Lots of cleared out space so that the plane's wings don't go into these trees or power lines. Jeez. Didn't do a good enough job really, did I? So most of that is probably pretty effective. Alpha says, X, you can remove a group of trees by right-clicking with the brush. Oh, jeez, the brush. If only I'd known. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So this is good. I'm seeing things using the taxi. People are going to the metro. They're tourists. Look, they look different. Bunch of tourists coming to the city. Gonna do some sightseeing, are ya? Oh, this looks amazing, peeps. Look, they're going in. They're going down to the metro. I bet this metro's popular. So that means we might see touristy types in the city more. I guess probably closer to here. Then I've got a taxi rank to get a taxi at. And they're walking all the way up here. And then they're sort of splitting up, I think, going to different places. Chirpyland! How's Chirpyland doing? How many visitors are we at? Wow, that's a lot of people visiting. It's not making a profit. Let's turn up the ticket price a little bit. See if we can start making some money over there. And the planes keep flying in, peeps. Be interesting to see what happens here. Beerfaz says, oh, look at the top left corner. I'm so famous. Ah, did you click follow? Well, thank you for clicking follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope you're going to enjoy these future streams we'll be doing. Definitely doing some City Skyline stuff. So I think this area over here we're going to probably develop. That'll be our other thing to do alongside this. Before we get carried away with another thing, let's make sure we do the other thing that I wanted to do here, which was to build that fence. Now, I'd like to make it like parallel, I guess, but that might end up being a bit of a pain in the bum. How can we make it parallel? I've got an idea, actually. It kind of involves going through these trees. Right, now look how close it is to the edge. Ooh, that is going to be a problem, actually. Well, a problem until we get to here, let's say. Ah. Yeah, maybe actually having the whole thing sort of directly connected or whatever might not be the best approach. Right, let's build another fence. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, look at that. That's how it would be directly parallel to this bit. Well, I guess we could still use it for some parts. That looks a bit ugly, that one. Major says, better build a fence. Don't want those planes running away. It was more about keeping people out, was what I was thinking, you know. Keep out those pesky intruders. I wish they'd stop intruding. Here's another thing. Can we use the bendiness on this? We can use the bendiness. I think that looks a little bit better there, actually. Alright, now here, obviously, that's a little bit too close. So what do we got? Let's knock it out a bunch. Maybe not that far. That looks a little bit odd on this side, doesn't it? Maybe another one? Alright, that'll do. X, what is the name of the game? Says Jan the Slime. It is City Skylines that we are playing today, my friend. That is the name of the game. Let's get this bit here sort of going through the middle of this. Down to the end. Something like that. Now, we never finished it up on this end, did we? Of course we did. Well, we'll leave it like that for now. When we develop up this area a little bit more, we can do a bit more stuff with it. Maybe put in some trees. We'll let that sit like that for now. Let's get back over to some city expansion in the other area. Loading Turtle says, why do you build around your city when you're not even done yet? Not sure what that means. I mean, the city's never done, right? We can always do stuff everywhere. But we're just doing this today. Is what we plan on doing, adding an airport. So, how has this airport affected the traffic in our city? Probably just more stuff coming through this first bit, that's for sure. Don't really see any problems. No problems have just sort of emerged out of nowhere. This place is popular. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff coming through here, isn't there? Oh, let's turn off that for a second. Excuse me. Wow, we're making money over here. Loads of people visit this place. Well, this place has been a success then. It's those piers, isn't it? It's the piers of death. They look like they're having a good time sitting on there. Stellian, thank you for coming by and moderating as always. Stellian says, sorry, Sue, my moderation and chat. I need to go. See you next stream. No problem at all. Have a great evening, Stellian. Jeez, I thought that was your city, says Loading Turtle. This is my city. It's my city right here. So yeah, I think we'll leave this area now. Oh, a train station here. Like, the train track goes right nearby. What would be the best way to add a connection? Probably off of there. Add an extra road. Something... Let's pause. Let's go destroy 2 bits of track. So that we can put in a train station over here. Bus station. That's clearly not a train station. So we don't want those big ones. Cargo. Don't want cargo, but the regular type. Oh, I've got to build it on the road first, of course. I forget how this works every time, don't I? So we kind of need a road parallel like that. Except a little bit closer in. Let's destroy that one. I'm going to remove the curve on this road. Just make it a straight connection like that. Right, that looks like the way to do it. Go over here. Yeah, we'll put it on that corner. Gives it a little bit of character, it not being quite as you might expect. That connection there. And that connection there. Wonderful. Resume. It's getting built up, peeps. We've got a train station here now. Not that we run trains anymore, that's just for visitors coming in. Or for them to leave the place. Get an airport here to leave. Doesn't actually make much sense, does it? Chris says, do you have a list of all the mods you are using? No, I haven't put together a list. I just stay... Wait, if you see something, ask a question. Someone in chat will probably answer, or I'll try to. Like we've been using Anarchy a lot. Road Anarchy. Right, now that you've gone there, I am going to demolish this part of the track. No, it's not that evil. Let's use that tool. We're going to go... Ooh, we're going to go like this. We're going to go all the way up here now. All the way over there. How much of this area do I want to reclaim? Jeez. Something like that. Now that train's like, where am I going now? Recalculating. Oh, then it's like kabloop. Kabloobity blob. That's what it's doing. It's kabloobity blobbity blibbidin. Train, please explain your actions. Now you're stopping as well. Goodness me, let's destroy the track behind you. Well, I think they are kerfuffled in the brain space. Oh, it's because of that one. They're letting that one. We got some serious train kerfuffling madness going on here. No one knows what to do. They're all confused. That's what they are. They are all confused in the brain. They don't know what to do. Train anarchy, says Smartin. Train anarchy indeed. I'm going to destroy those tracks there and see what they do. Right, now I'm going to destroy you. And you'll do that. You'll just be a train that also goes on land. Magical. That was some magical business going on right there, peeps. You witnessed it. Magic happening here in our city. It's gonna blow, says the Great Mad Hat. We also got a noise in the ear. Donation here from Ank. Ank says, I've been playing Hardcore Hermits with my fellow ZF Patreons, Season 1 style. This summer, 12 Zermits will stop at nothing to achieve everything. This is Zarkor Zermits. The next bit is spoilers. Don't read out loud. Ah! Wait. I could have potentially spoiled that with my reaction as well. So I'm very glad that I cut my reaction off early. No one knows quite what I meant by that ah noise. Because I managed to not goof. But maybe I did goof. I'm really not sure now. I think I might have goofed. Ank, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate the support as always. That sounds really great, doing Hardcore Hermits in the Patreon community. That's awesome. We're going to mess around with this here, by the way, peeps. This was the plan. Hope you didn't forget the plan, man. Plan. Can't forget the plan. I think I might need to change a setting. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, Ank, thank you as always for the support, man. Hardcore Hermits is a blast, right? I certainly enjoyed my time playing that game. I guess what I wanted was for this thing to look like a bit more of an overhang. If I do that though, it means we can't really build straight against the road. Not sure if I want that or not. Let's try it with this. So we're going to go 2 and 2. And then it's like that the whole way around. I think we'll just stick with that. Keep it simple, you know. Keep it simple, stupid. That is the rule that I am now setting for myself. Okay, let's bring it across like this. See, I want to have it come off of this space. Ooh, we are now looking underground for some reason. Do not know why. Why are we looking underground? Because that wants to be a bridge. Ooh, a bridge, a tunnel. That might not be a bad idea. Or maybe it is. I'm not sure. That's potentially interesting. I'm not sure if that's really that good or not, but it's potentially interesting. That's how I'm going to describe that. Okay, so that was the plan for the cactus area, Cactus Road. Cactus Road has been built, peeps. I Love Cats says, We don't have that in here tonight, Prawn. The Cactus Monkey says, "Hey, Asuma, I've been some time since I last looked on Derpopolis." Well, welcome back. Hope you like what's changed. Major says, "Kiss." The band? What are we talking about here? I Love Cat says, Nightbutt, you idiot. Are you calling it Nightbutt? Jeez. Looks like a road, says Cat. Great. Tunnel, yes, says Gallifreyan. Tunnel it is, then. Skylar says, anyone remember what was that? The highest one-off donation that X ever got? I know what it was, but it was also a redacted one, and it locked my PayPal account out and caused me a lot of hassle and trouble. Yeah. But hey, like, the amount never really matters. I just appreciate the gesture, you know. Right, so we're going to fill in that with high density residential, and then the rest overlooks it, going all the way around to here. What I'd like to do is smoothen those cliffs up a little bit, but I'm probably going to goof, so we won't bother with that. Now, I believe this is going to be all residential. How about this? I have an idea. An idea in my brain space is brewing. Not sure if it's a good idea or not. We'll soon find out. So if I go something like this... Ooh, there's not a snap there. Let's go for the 2. 2 and a bit. Why are you going up? Ah, we've got some funkiness with the land again. This might be a way to get things done over here, I reckon. Right, let's rebuild that. It's just messing with me, isn't it? It's just messing with me. There we go. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Aha, got it. Now I understand. Thanks, peeps. How did X do the canal? Says the Cactus Monkey. That is a whole live stream. That was one heck of a live stream. That was probably the best live stream we've done on this series, how we built the canals. It was the last live stream that we did. It was thoroughly entertaining. I think entertaining is a good choice of word right there, isn't it, peeps? For those of you who remember that craziness that we got up to, probably a very good choice of words. I'm not really feeling like this middle... Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Let's change this middle road. I feel like there's too much of the big roads. Let's go for a small road through the middle. So we have our grids, and then what we're going to do is, like the road to the side of us, we're going to curve quite a bit. I think maybe even a bit more than that, because we kind of want to follow the shape of that without destroying anything. Yes, so we shall have that, and it shall do this. That looks kind of cool, I think. That's very steep. That's just like a complete drop off down there. That one's a little bit more elegant. You just sort of go straight in. Nice chill stream today, X, says the Cactus Monkey. Cool. Glad you're enjoying the chill stream. By the way, Minory, the Snow Creeper is here subscribing tier 3. Minory, the Snow Creeper. Thank you for your tier 3 subscription. It is appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream today. As a tier 3 subscriber, you can head over to xisumatwo.com. On the left hand side of your screen, you can click on Get Whitelisted and use your Twitch account to link it to our Let's Play Minecraft Together whitelist, as well as other whitelists for our other server as well. So thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy playing over there. Let's go ahead and zone up all of this, because we're making this area great again, peeps. This area's been neglected for too long. Too long of people taking advantage of this area. It's time to make it great again. Let's just upgrade these roads, make them nice and fancy, because we deserve the best roads here. And then I think what I'm going to do is build a new road. Aha! Come out of there. Whoa! Raised up. Looks kind of cool, but that's not what I actually want to do. Let's change the tool. Let's go down about 1. Go down 1 again. And go down another 1 again. And then go down here. Oh no, maybe not. Whoa, that's deep. Underwater DBA says I Love Cats. What did Underwater DBA Cats? I Love Cats is out there. A good diver's main objective is to live. We live and die by kiss, quite literally. I'll pretend that I understood what you just said. I'll pretend that my brain is smart enough to know what I just read out loud, you know. That way I can avoid looking like a derp. Does that make any sense? I'm not sure, but if we add some like spines out from this area now, I know what you're thinking, X, spines? What are you on about? What are you on about, you silly goose? Something like this. Like we can make these like more suburby type areas, right? One of these roads should probably go through to this one, and then here we'll add a connection that goes down to about there, and then no, let's undo that. Not quite what I want. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's what we're after. The game is paused. Why is it? We should always play this game on triple speed, you know. Because we're making money. Not a crazy amount of money. Let's check on the airport. Stuff's happening over here. I think things are arriving through the trains. That's good. It's good to see. Peeps are walking. Oh, they are walking somewhere. They're probably walking to the metro. We should build them. A quicker walking route might be smart. I always forget about the walking part of this game. Well, I don't actually. I've gotten good at remembering, but it's very important. So let's give them an option to... Let's get some snaps going on over here. Let's have the grid snap. Give them an option to go straight to that spot. That's important for them. Let's make this wide as well, so it covers the... it looks kind of janky, but whatever. Right, those are some serious crowds. Where else are people walking in this area? So they come across from over here. Yikes. They have to cross the road. So what if... I doubt they would use this, but it might end up looking really nice. Let's go something like... Oh yeah, we can anarchy it a little bit. We can get a bit cheeky here, can't we? Why don't you snap somewhere else? Will they use that is the question. It has no supports, I've noticed. There we go, that looks a little bit more reasonable. They're probably not going to use it. People are walking down this street, probably to go shopping over there. Let's add a connection between those two roads. Or paths, or whatever. And that'll probably handle most of it. Yeah, but that was interesting. Probably a good idea to shorten their journey. They're not going to use this. I give up. I just don't like the way they walk across the middle of the street here. It's kind of crazy. I guess if I really cared about those sort of details, I could always lay out the city to avoid pedestrians walking across busy roads. It's the thing you can do. Right, they're without water. It makes a lot of sense. Although they are next to a canal, I will say that to them. You are next to a canal. The Cactus Monkey says, which mods is Asuma using? I'm using many mods, my friend, many mods. Ank Tryhard says the bikes are superior citizens. The bikes are now. Bikes are the best, says Ank Tryhard. Right, so we've got our high density peeps moving in here. Do we have a district for this area? I believe we do. It's the park. Let's go ahead. This is... Actually, I think we're going to focus our residential expansion here in this back area, not so much this space. So for now, we'll leave that. What kind of policies we got going on? Can we make this area better? Can we spend some money on some stuff? We've got the high-tech housing. Maybe I'll put the taxes or whatever up later. But we probably need services in this area, right? Let's put in a little death care building just down here somewhere. Ooh, things like a sauna. We haven't done that in a while. Community pool and a yoga garden. Let's put in the community pool somewhere around here. Where are you going to let me put that? Here? I think I've got Anarchy on. Let's put the community pool right there. Then let's come over here. Turn off the junctions that we just added. Or the one. Right, anyway, I can hear some good noises. It sounds like they're liking this area. Couple of little shoppies there, maybe a little shoppy down here. I think this is no longer needed because the grid has been sort of moved along. And now this area is going to become... Doesn't that look good down here? Looks really good. Use prefer ferries policy, says Oliver. Ah! Where is that one? Where have we got to click? Prefer ferries policy. Prefer ferries. Yeah, let's give it a try then. Good idea. Encourage them to use the ferries to get around. Assuming that was for bikes, the road at the airport. You didn't... Okay, I hear you, peeps. Derp. You've already had loads of derps this stream and you want one more. You're absolutely right. I was looking at the dotted lines and I was thinking... Oh, that means our little bridge here might have been okay. I was looking at those dotted lines and I was like, is that normal? Okay, so now let's try and build our super bridge again. So we want to go from here. I'm going to put the Anarchy back on. The Anarchy's fun. Going to go 1, 2, up like that. Wonderful. Then over the road. And back down again. Alright, then we're going to use the move it tool. There we go, wonderful. Let's see if they use it, peeps. Doesn't look like they will, but I'll leave it there for a while. They're already using these paths. That's good to see. And there's loads of traffic here. I love it. Awesome. That area's going to get a little bit more work done to it. Let's come back down here. Oh, you want water. They always want psych, these people, don't they? Can't please them. Let's check up on our vitals quickly. Power, good. Ooh, we got a problem there. Let's slap up the budget. Because some of the city's probably complaining about something now. Or maybe not. Got to that one sooner than later. Garbage looks like it's going to become a problem again. Let's go add a facility without thinking about the consequences over here. Right, fire cover for this new developing area. Not so good. Gonna put a little fire station somewhere in here. I think we'll put it right there. Cool. Police station as well. Alright, that's good. That's good. This area should develop a little bit more now. They should be happier. There's more stuff going on. Great Mad Hat says, oh my god, they always want something. I can't believe they need water. Oh my god, I know. I know, the cheat, the rudeness. We need to develop offices in tune with what we're doing here. So they've got a place to go and work. So we're going to make these areas... corners will leave for little bits of commercial. Going to make these like burbs, basically. Oh, I see. It's just that one that's got a little room for commercial. So we'll let that do its thing. Then if we look at the way we develop this area here, I kind of want to do some more of that with offices, but I think we've sort of done what we can, unless we move this bridge and the track as a whole. Let's do that actually, because we can edit this space now. So let's go over to here, across to it's a curved bridge. Don't mind if I do, and like that. I think we had Anarchy on there, which helped a lot. Oh, that's a sorry-looking bridge. That is one sorry-looking bridge. The worst thing is the trains in this game will probably actually use it. Okay, so we clearly got something going wrong here. Maybe we'll turn off the Anarchy for a moment. Alright, so from here to there, we now have a bridge. A proper bridge, properly built, and we've freed up some more space. Eventually, we're just going to rebuild the track to go up straight over here, I reckon. Pale Ghost says, I hear the secret to a perfect city is having no death care. Citizens can't complain if they aren't alive. Pale Ghost, that is very grim. That is a very grim tip. I'm not even sure I'd call it a tip at this point. I'm not sure what I would call it at all, to be fair. Yeah, that doesn't sound so good. It sounds kind of funky. I'm going to get rid of our little underground bit, by the way. I think it's sort of silly. And I'm looking at a better way to connect this area. Let's go... Right, so... going to bring this road straight out. Aha. Need some snappage. And apparently this one wants to be underground as well. Let's use that tool. Yes, that's what we need. Not so keen on these big dents, but now they are. Just joined. What's up? Says him, Bob the idiot. We're working on the airport this stream. That's what we've been working on. We're getting that thing done. It's gone pretty well. Right, and I think in here we'll have like this thing coming into this space, and this one here as well. That works for me. Right, and then hopefully when the officers come in, they will get rid of that nastiness. Nastiness be gone, please. Pretty please. With sugar on top and all of that. Ah, but here we'll have a connection to the other area as well. Of course we will. Of course we will. Not going to neglect that, are we? So if we look at the end of this road, actually, I think just about there it needs to change. Maybe go back one further. Man, I wish that underground thing would go away. And then it went away. Ah, that'll have to be it. Nah, we'll come down to about there. Wow, that is some super janky steep roadage. That's much better. Smolly says, oh my god, when you build things on that, I hope it looks silly. It looks like this. Yeah, we got kind of messed up with how we were building this area. We can always, you know, work on the aesthetics of this area. I've kind of been very keen on developing it quickly and getting interesting stuff happening in this area. Like, we could build some stuff on this side, and we can put in trees, we can go in and tidy up the train. There's loads we can do. We just haven't really done any of it yet specifically. Just been developing the area for population and all that kind of stuff. Right, you need water. Demands. They always need something. So the residential isn't really going up because now the demand is on the commercial again. We've got this long strip here, well developed. not really anywhere else I can put any. We can't build here. I kind of like that. We're going to leave that like so. We could probably put some buildings in this space. Let's put offices on that side though. A little bit of commercial. So we're ready for a big office expansion. It's just commercial. Commercial's going to push along everything else. And this has been so built up that I don't think we're going to particularly find that today. Unless we continue to build this area up and put in an extra something or other. This road here, by the way, like, are we going to put a bridge over there? I just don't know. I think we need to stick to a plan of action. What's happening to the boats in the canal, says Jolkip. I think they're just doing their thing, going back and forwards, you know. I haven't seen any problems with them. Also, we need to build up. I think we're going to put low on that side. I need to build up this as well. Let's put a little shop, a little bit of shop action over here. Yeah, so let's go back over to the airport. We're going to do public transport checkup. We're going to check up on our airport, which is looking awesome. Is anyone using my bridge? It kind of looks like they are. Just one person though, because there's a big crowd of people who ain't. How can I convince them? Looks like they use it to go back. Let's try and make the shape a little friendlier for them. A little bit quicker, a little bit of a snappier route is what I'm thinking. Okay, that looks snappier, doesn't it? That looks like a very, very snappy route to get to where you want to go. Cool, that's alright. Loads of people coming across from the train station. That seems to have absolutely worked. Like, people are coming in from outside the city through the trains to get onto the metro. And then we've got the airport here next to that metro as well. Maybe we should add another metro stop here, give them more options, I reckon. So let's go create a new line. So we've gone to this residential, these two places, and our third one over there. Now, I think this connection is mostly going to be for touristy stuff, so let's have... There isn't anywhere else for them to go. Let's just do a lap into this spot. Come all the way over to there. That spot, did I do that? Yep, I did. Then I'm going to come back to here. Then we're going to go there. And here. So just sort of doing a run around a whole bunch of areas. Not really thinking it through much. Just giving them more options. Hopefully that encourages a lot. X, the bridge across the airport needs to be prioritised, aka before the crosswalk. I'm not sure how to make it a prioritisation. I don't know how I'd put it before the crosswalk either. Kind of looks like... Yeah, they're not really using it. They're just coming around the other side of the road. That's an interesting choice. Well, anyway, herds of people are coming into the city. And I guess this is probably our busiest place now for pedestrians. This is just a nightmare here. So it looks like they're probably going shopping a lot. And then they're making their way over to this park. Is it making a profit? It's gotten a little bit closer. Let's bump it up to 25. People are coming over here. How's this one doing? The Spangle Zoo is losing money. Let's bump that ticket price up. Doubling it. So I reckon if we go back here to our public transport and do another tour. We've only done a couple of these. So we shall do a sightseeing bus stop. We're going to start here. We've actually already done this tactic. We've already got a sightseeing one that starts here. We're literally going to have it there. And go... We can see where the other stop is actually. This one could perhaps go into this area. So we could come all the way up here. Because it's a sightseeing tour. Wait, what am I looking at here? This is... Oh, right, we're using the highway to get in. So we don't want to stop on a roundabout. We could stop next to that building. Then next to this building. That one doesn't have any water. Isn't that an aquarium? Geez, so it goes down this street, so we're definitely going to stop in front of that massive building. In fact, they're green, which I think is sort of showing us the kind of buildings they want to go to, right? So once it's done that, let's put a stop in front of the metro. And then it'll possibly make its way out of here. Like, how are you going to get down? So it's coming down this street. Ah, I see where it goes. Yeah, it's going to... Wait, it changed. Yeah, it's going to find its way onto that road. So it can come down this ramp, come all the way back. Where did this thing start? Somewhere around here. So we'll just come straight back. And that is a crazy long journey, so I don't know what that's going to end up being like. Right. Banter for Life is here. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Banter for Life. Thank you for the subscription, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. Hope you're enjoying the stream, of course. Thank you for the support. The Cactus Monkey says, is this Tours thing DLC or a mod? I believe it's DLC. Marius says, Subhype. Subhype indeed. Pale Ghost says, look for the ones he's playing guitar on camera. You can see his face then. Someone's asking for the old face cam. It might make you scream. Little bit of a joke there. Little bit of a joke. Some of you know what I'm talking about. We could possibly satisfy our commercial demand by building over here, right? Like, let's build up this area and just let it do its thing. What kind of services could we put here as well to boost this? Probably don't really want to put a lot here. I'll put a fire tower in the area. That's going to look cool. Maybe a couple of them. Put one over here as well. Oh my god, X, that was the worst joke ever, says I Live Cats. I've already forgotten it. That's how bad that joke was. I know I did just make a bad joke. Right, public transport check-up, since I've not got... I don't know what to do at the moment. Like, I guess I could do some detailing. Like, there's no harm in doing that. Oh, it looks like our elementary cover in parts of the city is getting low. It kind of makes sense. This area over here ain't got no education. Let's give them a school. Let's give them some water. Let's give them some water as well. You know, things we do. Is there a criminal? There's a criminal in this part of the city. Jeez. Jeez, get a life, mate. Bit of unused space there. I think we'll actually leave that. We'll leave that as unused space. That area is certainly interesting. And now our commercial demand has gone down thanks to what we built here. So I was trying to do a public transport check, wasn't I? And then I got all kerfuffled. Right. Buses. Oh, goodness me. I'm just going to play this by the numbers rather than look at where they are. So that looks like it could probably do with one less. Although I'm pretty sure we bumped this first one up. So we'll go just one less. Did that make smiley faces? That don't make no sense. This one looks like it could do with probably one less as well, right? So we'll put that one down to 6. We've got one here that is full all the way. I think that needs an extra 2. I'm going to put 2 on that one. Bus line number 3. Bus line number 4 looks like it's just one stop here is just manic. So we'll leave that one alone. Okay, that is not getting a lot of people. I'm going to bump it down to 2. Bus line 8 is in need of more buses. Put an extra 4 on that line. Over here, bus line number 9. That clearly needs more people. We're going to put it up to 12. Bus line ferry, the one that connects the ferry, in need of more buses. Let's put it up to 12, this one. Res to try, the classic res to try line. Doing okay, kind of looks like it needs a bit less. We're going to put it down to 6. And then the last one, res to try number 2. Loads of people at that stop there. We'll put that up to 11. Cool. Onto the tram line now. So we've got 8 vehicles and an absolute boatload of people trying to use it. I think we'll bump that one up to 10. Actually, let's go for 11. And then the second tram line has not a lot of passengers at all. Yeah, really kind of underwhelming. How have we got 10 on that one? Let's put this one down to like 6. Moving them from one line to the other. X, what we really want is a tea cam, says Exoskeleton. Have I drunk all of my tea? No, it's cold as well. Gallifryan says, X, what's in that new water tab? Can you make a lake? Yeah, we probably can make a lake with it. What is X's second channel, says YouTube, your name. If you go to xisumatwo.com, it's linked on there. It's linked in every video description. It's linked on my channel. If you look, it ain't hard to find. Let's have a look. Wow, we need more people here. The metro's just getting more and more popular, isn't it, basically? Crazy numbers of people here as well. Let's bump that one up to 9. Okay, this one got some empty stations, and then kind of looks like that one could do with 1 less. Put it down to 5. Metro line number 9 has got crazy amounts of peeps on it. Let's bump that up. Number 4 needs more, basically. We'll put that one up to 3. Metro line number 3. Crazy amounts of people again. Let's put it up to 13. 10. Oh my goodness me, the amount of people using our metro is ridiculous. Isn't that just one of the previous lines we just built as well? This one's got crazy amounts of peeps. I'm not sure. I wonder if the amount of trains we're putting on is actually making a difference. Let's bump you up to 4. Because I wonder what, like, the bandwidth of it being able to, like, hold on to these trains is. Like, what's actually happening here when they use the line? Because, why can't I move? There we go. I'm trying to say stuff and it doesn't sound very good, I know. Like, where are the trains? Right, there's one here, because apparently there's 12 trains on a line. Does it mean the amount of carriages? Instead of... No, look, there's a load queuing up here by the looks of it. Or is there? Yeah, no, there's definitely stuff sitting around, so... Maybe the amount of them we put on each track isn't always as simple as you think. Now, that's really got me thinking now. Like, what could make this better? If I add extra tubes, do we shuffle things through easier? Are any of these backing one another up, you know? Cities Transport Manager, says Platinus, yeah. The window tells you the amount it cuts back on traffic, says Emilu Didu. I'm going to pretend I understand what you meant. Let's have a look. How much does it cut back on traffic? Car trip saved, 48%. That's, excuse me, a good thing to know. But 74%, like, what car trips is it saving? Does that mean it's people that would have used the car that are now using the metro? So if it's like 1%, but we have lots of people on here, what does that mean? Like, what is this percentage relevant to? 100% over here. That's mental. Yeah, there's line length. I guess what I'm thinking is, like, if we put all these, like, up, so there's like 100 metros on each and every line, obviously you're going to run into some problems, right? So technically we're already experiencing some of those problems in theory. and it kind of looked like it. We could see different trains getting backed up. So now I'm thinking, like, can we improve the infrastructure here? Can we give them better routes to get to places? What if I were to make a connection here? I think you can just connect like that and they will turn the corner, but I'm going to do this. Look, we can see them backed up, right? Now, will they recalculate and use that tunnel? Doesn't look like anything's recalculated for that. Because I could add a tunnel from here to there and that might help. And apparently there's a building here. Oh yeah, it's the aquarium. The aquarium that doesn't have water. Alpha Zulu says, X, connect the fence around your airport to the actual building rather than the apron on the side, because the airport, your airport isn't secure. Anyone could enter and cause mayhem. I know what you're talking about, buddy. I know what you're talking about. This little thing down here, right? Let's check out the power grids. We kind of still need something, but it can go from there to there now. Oh, almost gotcha. No, they only follow the route lines, says Smithy Boy. Ank Tryhard says again, with applying to be the head of the TSA. I will pretend I know what you mean. Let's connect to right there. Is that better, buddy? Is that better? Oh, look, they're using it. Finally, they're using it. Awesome. Keep them out of the roads, you know. Well, then, this is a nice little area, isn't it? It's quite busy now. Smartin says, X, it may seem counterintuitive, but straighten line routes are a lot better than circular ones, even from real life. You see them way more often. It prevents lines from interfering with one another. Right, I know what you mean. I know what you mean now. I think I know what you mean. Circular to straight. Well, what we don't mean is curved circular like this, right? Because that is a straight path, believe it or not. From here, well, ignore this little connection, but there to there is, in theory, straight. I think is what you mean. Even though physically it's curved, mentally it's like a straight line between two paces. So when you're saying that we don't do the lines, it's like the London Underground. There's only a couple that go around in a circle, but most of them go from like north to south, right, and then back again. So that's probably how we should have treated the metro. I've also kind of done this like it stops everywhere. Public transport is a really interesting one to, you know, to do well. It feels like we could do better, right? But if you think about it, we're doing pretty good in this city. Like, traffic's kind of crazy, but what's the objective? To have like next to no traffic driving around? That I would seriously like to give that a try, but I think we've built a heck of a lot of this city. I'm not a fan of like tearing things out and trying like starting over again. Built a heck of a lot of this city, and I don't think I would want to do that. Like rip it out and try again. Did we ever add any healthcare in this area? Well, now we have. That'll make them happy. That'll show them. Yes, says Smartin. Yes! I know what you mean now. So I should make my metro lines like in a grid, I guess. Maybe lets you get around everywhere, but I guess you don't want to look at it physically. You want to look at it point to point. So it wants to be like, you know, residential cluster, and it goes from there to a different type of cluster, and back and forth between those places. So then another metro can go back and forth between other places, and then they kind of meet. Double the tunnels, says Himblot, the idiot. Well, it's interesting you said that, because I just had an idea in my head that I thought was interesting. We're going to have to build to show you this. So let's go put a metro here. Right, and then let's go put a metro. Oh, this is. Yeah, let's just build a road. Put a metro here. We kind of need a few of them actually to make it obvious. So if we're going to have lines that go back and forth, right? Those two connect, these two connect. They go back and forth, they go back and forth. Then, if we add another line like that, then we have ones that go from here to there, to there to there. So you get, to get from that to there, you go on the one line that goes back and forth and doesn't affect the other ones, and then you cross over and go in the other way. We could like attempt to rebuild the entire metro network. That would be a very interesting stream, and there would be a lot of logic involved. Is that something you guys would want to see? Rebuilding like the entire thing and rethinking it. Because I could give it a try. Gallifreyan says, X, make a deeper tunnel system and split the routes of the two systems. Well, I think I would like to start over and rebuild, because we've just sort of put something together willy-nilly. We need to kind of rethink it. So, a lot of... hell yes, says Camo J. Yes, please, says Orbital Fold. Emily Doodoo. Everyone's saying yes, rebuild. Not no, says Cuplex. Not no, that's basically yes. Alright, that could be a plan for the future then. Rebuilding the metro. That'll be a big one. What if you pause the game, redo and replan all public transport next stream, says now on 7. We could do that. We could redo all the public transport again. I guess, if I were to do that then, with buses, problem is some of the buses we've set up are kind of, they are kind of like, you know, important and cleverly set up routes that we might not want to disturb, I guess. So we need to keep that in mind. Don't want to mess anything up. Yeah, I'm just not entirely sure, I guess. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Next stream we're gonna give it a try. Let's put that here. Let's zone up some more of this. Get this area developing. Feel like I want to put down some more roads. Let's have yeah, some high density stuff across those bits. Is that all watered up? No, of course it's not. Alright then, sounds like we've got a plan for the next one. Buses can go either way, but trains definitely need the back and forth system. Buses usually only use it with more congested routes. Yeah, maybe we should look at each bus route like it serves a metro. So rather than going like this bus route's going to connect this residential to that commercial, it's going to be more like this bus route allows everyone in this area to get to this metro. Does that make sense? And then when we set up this grid, like, it's going to be a bit weird, but we've got to put everything into a grid to make it easy to get between places. And in doing so, we have to kind of look at what is a physical layout as non-physical. Like, you've got to picture the points where the metros are being in a different relation to where they are physically when we build this grid. That just sounds like one heck of a cool challenge. And then when it comes to expanding this place, like, it would be interesting to try and incorporate stuff as well into that. Smartin says buses can go either... Oh wait, I literally just read that message. Sweeney Dunstan says hello everyone. Sweeney Dunstan, welcome to the stream. You see this area here? It's kind of at the bottom of the hill. I really like that. I feel like we've actually probably figured that part out quite well. And maybe we could expand over on this side next. Right, so we're going to redo the metro next stream, and I think I'm going to put a reminder here, like a J for junction. Why is that not allowed? J for junction here. Let's move the train track up onto these hills. T for train. Y'all got to remember this too. That's supposed to be a T. I don't know what happened there. Y'all got to remember this as well. So we're going to move the train track up into the hills. We're going to build a junction here for expanding the area that we've been working on. Do we want to build any other unique connections for this? Possibly a road going that direction. Then again, no, I don't think we do. Don't need to do anything with that. And the rest of the area is pretty good. Why don't you use districts to write exactly what stuff means, says Alpha. Yeah, I guess if we're going to redo the metro, we can do districts as well. Start to name things, give the metros the names of the lines and stuff that they connect. This road here is a little bit off. Much nicer. That was worth doing. I keep looking at the city and I'm like, I want to do something. Peeps, we're going to end the stream here. We're going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for coming by. This game's too engrossing. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, you're appreciated. Your support is appreciated. You're appreciated is supported. I've saved the game, don't worry about that. I'm going to quit the game now that I've saved it. And let's see, what are we going to do next? Is anyone that I know streaming? If not, we may be raiding someone I don't know. We're going to go raid someone from Cities Skylines. So I'm going to pick a random channel and I'll send you over there. Don't know where I'm sending you, by the way, so I've got someone here who's English. I'll send you to them. Hope you enjoy it. Anyway, I will see you later. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.